Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Today we are jumping into Rogue Trader, a game that I've only ever heard good things about. And I've watched, Jasmine, Bronze Girl, Crendor. It might have been Crendor or Octo, I can't remember who. They both streamed at the same time and it's kind of a foggy memory. But watch them play it, so big excited to do this. I am told I can get a little heretical. Now, I'm not saying you should, and I'm not saying that's right for you, but for me, big thank you to Owlcat Games for sponsoring this stream right now. Please click the link down below. Go check it out yourself, pick it up. Also, the new DLC just dropped. So if you want to be a badass Imperial cop, essentially, with the doggo, live your life, you can do that. You can be the law. But, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens to me today. Let's quit wasting time as I cough to death. And, yeah, let's start this and let's see what the hell happens. Honestly, I don't quite know where we're going with this. I have no idea what to expect from the way that I will play. So let's find out together. Main story, Void Shadows. Right. I don't have Void Shadows, which is the first DLC. I do have Lex Imperialis, though. Scenario difficulty. Oh my god, daring unfair. What the hell? This is not recommended. Missing out on goth girlfriend? Whoa. Time out. Does goth girlfriend like me if I'm heretical and evil? This is important. This is very important. Is that it? Give me one sec. Just hang out real quick. And we'll go to library and a Rogue Trader and the DLC store page. Yep. Mm-hmm. And yeah. That's fine. Let's go over to Void Shadows. On sale right now for only $13. Add to cart. View my cart. Nope, I'm good. Continue to payment. Yeah, no, I would definitely like to install that right now. Yes, that would be lovely. Thank you. Install content. All right, the game's updating. Anyway, don't worry about that. We'll get back to the stream. Thank you for the sponsorship. This is, however, extremely important to me. I knows what I likes, and I likes what I knows. All right, let's do this one more time. Best $13 I ever spent. Again, thank you, Owlcat, for sponsoring this stream. Thanks again. All right. How are we looking? Yes. Okay. We're good. Let us continue. Okay. Yeah, normal's fine. I'm not too stressed about that. Although I love that you can change up exactly all the different modifiers. That's good. That's good. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. So is this supposed to be a if you die kind of mode? All decisions, victories, and losses in the grim darkness mode are final and irreversible. That's fine for y'all, but I exist in a world where I'm gonna get hot goth heretic whether I have to reload or not. So we're good. Oh, no, I exited out of that. I was so confident in my ability to not choose Iron Man mode that I left the game. All right, continue. No safe scumming. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about that. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. So we have an operative. Oh, boy. But I can also just make a character, which I will do. I'm definitely going to customize the character next. Oh, yeah. Okay. Or a custom portrait? No. Well, let's see. Let's see what we gotta mess with the appearance first. Face? He's got his John Locke scar, which I'm totally fine with. But we need, like, where's my old grizzled bastard? You know, the guy who's seen it all and he's just tired. Although this guy has the smirk of a man who is definitely up to no good, and I love him. This guy, did I do that? This guy's great. All right. I assume this is normal body. All right, that's fine. I'll take normal body. Also, oh yeah, no, he's pale as hell. Yes. Right? There's not a lot of sun where he's at. He's pale as hell, this guy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Although now he looks a little Kratos-y. Not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, all right. Didn't mean to do that. Also, I completely reset everything. That's cool. Way to go, me. Is that my smirk? Is that the same? Is that the smirk? Is that my man with the smirk? I can't even. It was 9? Yeah, all right. That seems like him. Although, now that I see 10, it's equally... Although, this is more Kratos-y. This is even more... All right, anyway. 9. Okay. Hair. Yo! Yeah! Hello! My good sir! Hello! Oh, duh! Holy crap! What do you mean I'm a heretic? This might be it. This might be it. I gotta see what other options we have, of course. Yeah, these are all too normal. This is the... Oh, duh! Yes, of course! Love that. Hair color. The slight blue is where it's at. Yes. This is incredible. I love everything about this. Okay. You know what? This makes him look a little more evil. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, this guy's sinister. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this guy's sinister as hell. Okay, tattoo. Scars. See, I love the one scar. It's good stuff. Or are we gonna do the one nose scar? I love a good single nose scar. Like, this is a classic. That's a classic. But also, I still like a good John Locke. Just the one singular eye scar. Like, you know something went down, but it wasn't that bad, but he still looks cool with it. All right, and then... Oh, yeah. No, hold on. Yep. This seems totally fine in a normal tattoo for a average Imperial to have. That's totally fine. That seems perfect for this guy. That seems totally fine. Yep, love that. Great. Although, there's more. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, no, this is places you can do. All right, so that's tattoo 1. Yep, this seems fine. Yeah, that seems fine. Nope, that's not helpful to me at all. I need his leg. Nope, there's a still arm. I guess legs can't be tattoo-ified. All right, well. Great. Okay. This guy seems totally fine. All right, augmentations. Oh yeah, okay. Let's get crazy with it. It's only to my face, huh? That's the gold is classy. That's classy. The metal jaw. I love that. The idea that he put a wig on this hair is... this head is incredible. Oh my god! Who's the dude from Mad Max? It was like, the Immortan Joe has many boys who would die for him. Who is that guy? The the guy. People Eater. That's it. The Immortan Joe. Amazing. Amazing. That's good. That's not bad. Everything's kind of covered by this ridiculous wig, and I'm here for it. I am. This wig limits a lot. I like the idea that this, if you put this on, it could be a hat he wears and the wig is attached to the hat. It has to be the nose. It has to be the nose. Was there a gold nose? It seems like that would be a little more, I love him. I love him so much. Now this guy is up to no good. However, I now realize that we must change his eyebrows a little bit. It's hard to tell. Can I change up his face to make him look a little more diabolical? Oh, that guy's head's too tall. No, I guess not. Nope. 9 it is. He just looks... I gotta... This actually I think works better. Because at least I can see his eyebrows, which is important to me. The eyebrows, it's an important part of the evil. Yep, okay. This guy's great. All right, voice. Oh, actually, custom portrait. Nope, cancel. So I got to find a better version of this. I got to find a portrait of this man that matches him. Or I could just use this. That's fine. That's a fine portrait. Last on the second row. This guy? Oh, on the second row. This guy? That really is the dream. That really is the dream. That really is the dream. But this will just be this one, right? Like, I kind of like the idea of not seeing his face a little bit better. Because I'm hoping I'll slowly mutate into some sort of monstrosity. That's my hope.
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
We have purified the...
Engage the engines. Blood and mayhem shall be our anthem. Let chaos paint the stars red. Whispers, guide my hand.
Love that.
What curiosity unveils itself before me?
God damn it. Why? 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 I really want to use the heretic, but I simply can't. I simply can't use... I can't use the heretic when this voice exists. All right, hold on.
Looks like we have a problem on our hands.
Applaud my brilliance.
The destination is known. Behold the wrath of madness. Time for a round of space regicide. Curiosity sings in my veins.
My portrait will show the PNG text. That's actually even more funny. My portrait simply being like PNG, you know. All right. Can I not take a screenshot of this man and then use him? Hold on. Open folder. Open portraits folder. Well, that doesn't help me. Oh, you know what? Actually, it totally... son of a bing bong. Damn. Okay, yeah. We'll move it in there. Hold on. Give me a sec. Yeah, no. It's like that photo's not gonna work, bro. It doesn't matter. All right, I'm not too stressed. Cancel. We'll go back, and I'll just become the one guy. I'm not... I'd like to actually play. Okay. Nah, voice.
Applaud my brilliance.
Yep. Okay, next. Home world, Death World. On Death Worlds, the plants, the beasts, and sometimes even the environment take aggressive and destructive forms. No. I'm from an Imperial world. I'm one of humanity's finest. All right, hold on. So Imperial world characters can select any characteristic except for weapon skill or ballistic skill and add 10 bonus. When an Imperial world character is affected by an ally's non-damage ability or affects an ally, their resolve. Okay. Better to die for the Emperor. Right. Okay. What is Voidborn? The belly of a void vessel or aboard an ancient orbital satellite. Okay, interesting. So my willpower is high, my intelligence is high, my strength so low. I'm a jinx? Interesting. Bloody mess. Be smart. So these are just talents. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to figure out a way to cheese myself into pure, glorious chaos. What kind of combat am I trying to do? This guy sits in the back and like this guy sits in the back and yells at people. He's like a commissar, but kind of a dick. Like more of a dick. And if he can only use a pistol until he becomes some sort of chaos monster. All right, I feel like doing Imperial World. He seems like an Imperial guy. All right, next. All right, humanity's finest. Humanity's toughest. No, humanity's, What would you say a, like a guy in the back? Probably I'd want agility? Willpower. Fellowship. Fellowship? Represents character's ability to interact with other creatures to deceive, charm, and befriend them? Thank you, chat. That is why you're here. All right. Oh my God. Whoa! Hold on now. I can be an arbiter, dude. Oh my God. Hold on now. Hold on now. Steady hand of justice, dude. Now, here's the thing. I really want to see what being Space Judge Dredd is like. But full, like, can I go full chaos? And be like, I am the law. But also, you know, the chaos law. All right, so you can be a cool psyker. Love that. A noble. Oh my God. What the what? Hello? With my voice, this is good. This is good. Yeah, I can't be these because my wig disappears. Crime Lord, Commissar. Nope, can't be a Commissar. Wig is gone. Now, should I, if I do want to, the following features will be available after Origin Advancement. Okay. Do I need to change up any of the other stuff if I want to be a badass with a shotgun mastery? I really want to be a noble, but I also really want to see this. Like, I really want to see this, but I also want to be a noble for the goofs. This is the hardest choice. All right, we'll start here. We'll do this. Noble does seem perfect, you know? But I just really want to do this. I'll have to come back here and do like a total badass run or something. All right. We'll be this guy. Apex of Brilliance. Illustrious Glory, Oh, coercion or persuasion? Oh, no, I'm gonna persuade. I'm gonna persuade. Grim portents. Lore of the warp. Lore of the Imperium. It represents the ability to resist negative effects, stimulators, or alcohol. Brand of shame. You are a bastard. Yeah, I like that. Damn right I am. Okay, oh my god. Officer, operative, soldier, blade. I'm not a blade dancer. I assume I would be a officer. That seems to make the most sense. Oh boy, okay. So, it's very clear that commerce I'm good at, and coercion I'm good at. Persuasion I'm great at. So really, I should be putting stuff into skills that are like gonna help the team. I'm basically the cheerleader on their way to Chaos Town. Ballistic skill, weapon skill, fellowship, toughness. I guess we could go to 40 tough. Should I increase my perception? I feel like that might be useful. Fellowship is already 45. This is much too high for toughness. Fellowship is my core stat. All right, well then. 55 it is. I do want my perception up, but I don't know how much I want it up. Let's do this and this. Let's, I'm a smart boy. I'm a smart boy, caught up on the wrong side of the primordial soup. All right. What's next? Oh! Okay. Sword class frigate, classic void ship design. Can I edit the name? The Steel Butterfly. A truly disturbing ship of doom. Okay. And then the result. The result? Oh. Ignatius? What are the randoms? Orthesi? Aubrey, Wilbur, Harmon, Nathan with an N, Marn, Isidorus, Nathan with an I again, Edmund, Malachi, Jabez, Finian, Hester, Hiram, Lazarus, Seth, Holt, Finian again, Zachary, Clement, Cornelius. Malachi's pretty good, although Hester the Heretic. Here's the problem. When I was in high school, I knew a person whose mom's name was Esther Kester, and I keep thinking about that with the name Hester. And it's just, I don't know if that works for me. Harold the Heretic. It's me, Harold the Heretic. Esteban. Vorgen? Dude, Vorgen's a great name. Vorgen's a great name for a guy who's up to no good. You don't trust a man named Vorgen. That's good. Vorgen's good. Vorgen's a good name. That's a fun random. Okay. Apply.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Now, will I hear my guy talk? Will he be like, oh, yes, truly an awe-inspiring sight. Have we met? Do you have a particular reason for disturbing me? Yeah, I like that.
My apologies. I did not seek you out to pester you with unwanted attention.
Also, Conrad, I'm gonna move my face up to here so people can see you. Much love, dude.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Whoa! Yeah, Duke Vorgen Aeus Venria de Vol Af Calaxis. Calixis. You may call me your Grace.
My deepest respects to you, Your
Hell
Grace.
yes.
A noble of the Imperium. It's been a long time since Providence last brought such eminent guests aboard this vessel.
Continue.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this voyage ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor. Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis, at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service, and therefore, it is sacrosanct. So that you may fulfill your blood duty, whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor.
Oh, this guy doesn't even know.
Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium. But from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible. To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencias. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others. I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back, especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
Shout out to games that include this little feature, where if you're brand new to, say, Warhammer 40k, for example, you can be like, well, I don't know what warrant of trade means. And there you go. Now you know. It's like you're reading a source book. Look at you. Look at you!
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
Ay, ay, ay.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform.
Edelthrad. That's a good name.
Let us join them there.
Okay. End dialogue. Rogue Trader. Yeah, right. Okay, right. She wants me as personally. That's my journal. Gotcha. Follow Conrad. And then move your character by clicking that thing. Yeah, that's my boy.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Speak again to me, silly man. No, all right. Massive conference table, obviously crafted from real wood.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Show me the data on the vid screen. No, they don't want me to touch anything. The Omnicide is going to get your ass. Like, all right, fine. Yo, this lady's going through it. Yeah, she doesn't know I'm about to turn them all evil. This is going to be great. I'm very excited. Hey, dude. I am so overjoyed.
Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening?
That one guy goes, oh my god!
Have gone berserk!
That man didn't even try to run, he just cowered.
Into the fray we charge!
Okay, sure. Start the battle. Into the fray we charge! Great, love that. Also, I can just click on thing. Can I use this stuff? I assume I can't. Although, what if in the heat of battle, I steal whatever that is over there? Movement and combat. Sure, sure, sure. All battles in the game are turn-based, take place on a grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, or use their abilities. Select the cell within the highlight, and then left mouse button on the character to get there. Movement points, sure. Video games, got it. I would like to go way over here if I could.
Through the smoke and gunfire.
No, I don't want to attack, but okay. To make attacks and use abilities in combat, a character must spend action points. Sure, sure, sure. I know games. Then I can use my shot to do a thing. But what if I want to just go over here and... I know I want to do that. Like, what if I steal it? Can I do that? Is that an option for me? What if I don't care about this man or his life? Is this gonna hit this guy?
A wicked thought.
All right, what is this? You serve me! From their servant to the end of combat. Okay. Forces an ally to fully push themselves, increasing... Yes!
A genius at work.
Yeah! Go to it, crew officer! Ugh, finding help is so hard these days. Oh, he's analyzing. All right, hold on. Perfect. Nope, can't take it, can't steal it, can only look at it. One day I'll steal it, so help me God. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Let's see.
It's too far away, huh? Everyone's too far away for my awesome abilities? Okay. Well, that man's just dead. Run! Run away, crew officer! Oh, he's so dumb.
War is my muse.
Why are you putting me through all this?
A wicked thought.
Okay. And then... You are my servant!
Schemes within the schemes.
Oh, that man dodged like Neo.
Get to the heretics!
Oh, okay, he did.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Oh, hey, guys. We showed up just in time, sir!
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
I would like to steal things. But I can't.
What lies beyond?
Why did I make this mad? What lies beyond? What is this? A lot of stones here of strange origin. Hold on, is there a thing over here? No. But what if there was?
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Listen in silence.
While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Approach.
I'm pretty interesting.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion?
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronus Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crew sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
All right, so I have succeeded rolls up here. Must be purged. No. Let's do the Xenos. Those spirits could be the natives. Yeah, sure. Although, could this lead me faster to chaos? If we start getting Psyker crazy, could this one, like, yeah, we're gonna have to sacrifice some Psykers, but like that shit could happen. Like, could this get me faster into heresy?
Thorough, but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one Psyker who could serve me well for many years. Yet you speak of several.
Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light?
This is a
It
good
would be
choice.
rather
This is a good
careless of you
choice.
to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants.
I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, is still more than you could do. Yo! We both serve... no. Screw the God Emperor. I find your tone disagreeable. You will kindly alter the manner which you address me. No, this is the one. This is more cutting. This is more cutting.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here? You are direct. I approve. But you will have to wait. There is something I want you to understand first. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
Go on.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
Oh, it's all too sudden for me. I mean, that doesn't matter to me. I don't care about competition.
Oh, yes. You would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of
I'm not.
Trader.
Oh, I'm not, but I will be.
Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake. His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least. I have some time before the Navigator.
That's a fun little audio thing they did there.
The void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Yeah.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Go on! Love that.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about
Who is
by
this?
uneducated riffraff.
Abelard? My dude, you about to have tentacles.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Okay. Where's your ship headed?
The Rycad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronus Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
Okay.
I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time. Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aid.
Great. I'm not going to do gracious Lord Captain. Nah, no butt kissing from me.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
There you go. Oh no! That guy turned to camera. Like, hey, what's up?
Oh, what an amusing attempt at defiance.
Who is this man? Who is this man I've become? Start battle.
Don't touch me.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Reduced to dust.
Yo! The cleave, dude?
One fewer target.
Oh my god! Who is this man? And then there's Mort.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Death to non-believers!
Yeah, that's right. Miss. Use cover to avoid enemy attacks. Gotcha. Okay. I'll go here. What's up, dude? Was there anyone over here to shoot? No. There is this guy.
A genius.
Hey, that's
Another one
cool.
is shattered.
What is this?
What? Ha! No! I won't sully myself with that.
Unavailable. Boo!
Let's see.
Wait, they can serve me, but I can't push them.
I'm powerless to act.
Unavailable. All right. Damn, my man went no.
That's gonna hurt.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Reduced to dust.
The glory of the Imperium!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Okay.
Shattered foes in my wake. What? Fate claims another one.
Another one. My man said another one.
For now.
I've made the greatest character in video games. This guy is a creep. Another one.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Dude, the Arch-Militant. That's a hell of a title to have. I was going to try and go in the elevator for some reason. Can I explore around the deck? What the hell was that noise? Oh, no, they're fighting still.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Just strolled up to this firefight.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
I too am here. Yes, I too am around.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Lunatics, fools, heretics. This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept.
Any one of them.
But such risks are inescapable.
Any one of them.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the Navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
I mean, I guess I'll hang out with you.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge.
Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
Yes.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say.
No. I'll do everything in my
Is
power.
that clear? Then move out.
I'm gonna kill her and take her ship. It's happening. There we go. Best buds running around.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I have a proposition. Since I'm the more important person here, you can go. No, I shall make do. Lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Well, hold on. He might be onto something.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful. You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the sentinel.
What is it, inbred? Damn. Will you let me join you? I'm not gonna join anything. I'm gonna lead. Yeah, I'm gonna mock him because that's what cool dudes do.
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for? Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my masters sent me for. The Warrant of Trade.
I don't particularly like any of these responses, but I feel like this could be, like... I don't want to say this. That sucks. I don't want to say this, because I don't, I kind of want to see what happens. But I also don't want to be like, let me join you. No. What if I led your people?
I may consider it, once you've done what I need you to do.
Yikes. Okay.
That's a good boy. Then go to the sentinel at the gates of the Warren Chamber and fulfill your destiny. I had hoped to feed Edelthrad to the machine. He is the one who caught Theodora's eye, after all. But since procuring him has proved difficult, you will have to do.
I'll betray the crap out of this guy. If I can. I'm not sure what I'm open to do. Test skills in dialogues. Right, okay. Tech use 100%. In the gateway, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches. Love a good torso. This is a servitor, an obedient, lobotomized human. Anyway. Tech use succeeded. Gain 20 experience. Yo! The servitor on the gate begins to move. With the screeching groaning of metal, it leans forward closer to you. It lowers jaw open and drawn out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human. Filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen on the right lights up. Look for anything that can be used as a weapon. Sure, I guess we could start. Well, I'll examine the sentinel. Stitch together copper thread. Okay, so I'm just looking at him. All right. Look for anything to use a weapon. Look around. Nothing. Okay, place your hand right in there. The vid screen flickers. Several minutes pass, Sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
I suppose this is the onset of warp madness they warned me about? I must have lost my mind.
Genetic code identified. Child of House von Valancius. Do you require assistance?
Yes, I do require assistance.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Well, I don't know that I meant that.
There is still another way.
Okay, maybe I did mean that. Hold on. Can I use this for my own evil purposes?
At a time, amidst the madness.
Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be bearer of the Warren Trades and bestow, okay, never mind, a paragon of humanity unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first in darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the roads of thorns. Sounded pretty chaotic, if you ask me.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I need a weapon. I'm utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Uh-huh.
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Mm-hmm.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units, calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the Warren Chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Notifications, right. So Jay's gonna take me to the journal to see what I need to do. Understood. Great.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Well, what if I don't want to... Alright, yeah, I'll close it. Why not?
Run, fools, or fall.
Yay!
Master, whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this? What?
You intend to take revenge of Theodora for something? He is clearly, yeah, I'll say this, trying to reach the warrant, somehow part of that. Yeah, I don't want to blame the gods of the warp, let alone call them unholy.
Oh, holy God Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Hell yeah, okay. Armored body glove. While fighting, your character can lose some stuff, so you can go down there and click the thing and everything's good. Right. However, a fresh injury can be healed with a medikit without passing a skill test. Once combat is over, the wounds of party members are on them. Okay. But any injuries remain. Right. Okay. Good. Understood. You've got new items. Nice. To equip your new stuff, put it on that hot bod. Oh, yeah, there's whole things. You can switch between party members using arrows at the top. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop.
What? No.
Yo, what?
Even I won't do that. I won't sully myself with
Yo, I
that.
love this. I love this man's entire thing. It's so funny. I don't have the medicine skill. All right, well, you know, add to cargo then. Or, no, didn't want to do that. I really wanted to. No, he has them on him. Okay.
Look no further.
This galaxy is my playground.
Old injury.
What advice do you
I
seek?
want to heal
Let's patch you up.
my
That
old
is a
injury.
noticeable improvement.
Great.
Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the Navigator and the Master Helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the Navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive. Absolutely. Let us proceed.
Okay.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
These guys have good ideas, though. If we just listen for a minute.
Before the mind's unhinged, your Emperor won't save you.
Combat begins with the tactical phase, during which characters cannot attack or take other actions, but may try to take up advantageous positions. What would the advantageous position... Should I do the same thing I did before? Can I talk to this man? Can you interact with things in combat? I mean, I guess you can because we were doing it before. But I mean, like, can I talk to this guy and be like, unleash hell again, my dude? Different characters depend on their archetype. Right. Area effect, because he had to cleave before. Right, but can I talk to this thing? This costs 2 AP. To look at the door? Is the door what I'm looking at here? I would love to interact with this dude again, but here we are. Damn. All right, so this is actually a real-ass fight. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Charge. This is a unique warrior ability. Okay.
Fewer target.
Alright. Characters with melee weapons can make an attack of opportunity. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Out of my way! to the weak.
All right, so I want to cleave right there.
Guides me.
Oh shit, maybe I want to cleave right there. Mamma mia. Wait, what was that guy doing?
I've suffered worse.
Schemes within schemes.
Took care of this one.
Love that. Love that for us.
Someone else can do this.
Target is too close. All right, that works.
I serve the ruinous powers. Ah!
Such is the will of chaos.
I'm helping. Yes, get murdered. I'm helping so much. Yes, now die.
Genius at work.
Yeah, now I'm helping. And I helped.
Wasn't you a target?
Harry. Okay, well, I can't charge anything, I guess.
I bring ruin.
Just a minor setback.
I want to steal that pistol.
Step by step, I lead.
Missed again, huh? That's cool. That's neat. That's fun.
It will be done.
Whoa, this guy! Who is this? If I do this, the attack of opportunities me? One would assume.
Another scar to my collection.
So be it, bitch.
Let's see my predictable downfall.
There we go. Okay.
Indeed.
Yes, good. We've done well. And a
Let
level?
us seize the moment. I have a
Do I level up in
different
I?
perspective.
How do I level my character? Just double click the arrows. Oh, okay. Not the portrait, the arrow. Uh-huh. I have not a clue what to pick here. Through negotiation. Persuasion's so funny, though. Coercion, though, seems like, you know, like I'm gonna be like a bad man. Yeah, we'll do that. What is this? Bring it down! Is there one called Shooter? We got talents. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is this? Finest hour. All right. I like all that. And then you, sir, are going to get probably athletics. Probably. Yeah, okay. It's fine. I don't quite know where all these characters are going, so I'm not too stressed.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Hold on now. Hold on now. It's a lot of swords. Okay, so that's kind of crap. Can I sell these things to someone? Also, this person has so many swords. Or is this everyone? That was everyone. Okay. All right. Understood. Lessons learned.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
This guy.
I hear it here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abala, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
I could use you as like a hype lady around here if you know if you're interested.
The whispers called me.
She seems great.
The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the Navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrad. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other airlifts as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we?
I don't know. I'm kind of into it.
In here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Okay, hey, welcome to the party.
Did you want something?
Okay. Okay. Right, and this is all of our add to cargo. Add to cargo. Zoop, zup, zup, zoobity dee. Cargo management. Okay, that seems good to me.
No can do.
No can do. All right, escape. Okay. This door, do we want to open this door? Uh-oh. Well, not sure I did, but here we are. I really wanted to see what was going on this way. The answer looks like nothing. All right, in we go. Come on, team.
They will see. Yes, they all will see.
Hold on.
Hold on. Oh no!
Chaos guides me.
He's behind him. Oh no! Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Death to non-believers.
Let's get real weird with it. Okay, so I've got the awesome power of lightning arcs and strikes, but also psychic shriek and analyze enemies and forewarning, huh?
Will do.
Nice.
But of course. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Yeah? Damn, girl. Okay. Love that. Love that. No. Okay. Let's do this.
Reduce to dust.
And then... Oh, okay.
At your beck and call.
All right, and now I shall you can use hologram to gauge the effectiveness of your intended actions. Sure, I mean I could. Or I liberate all these fools from their bodies. Yeah, no, I can't shoot for shit. I should stop doing that. I should stop doing that.
What if...
Let's make it quick. Out of my way.
I'm out of here. Yeah, you can't hit shit. Also, die. Awesome. That looked cool as hell. The creature in the pink, What the hell was I? The creature in the chair appears as if it had become one with its throne. You see pink, that's what it is. That's what I saw. Parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs have too many joints for a normal human being. The Navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark gill-like slits in its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes, as well as a third one that sits in the center of the forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
You need help. We have to get you out of that chair.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond. His body is not his.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
That seems fine. His face is drenched in black and crimson. Dark ooze from under his third eye is turned from a trickle to a stream. Yeah, no, this guy's fine.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help. The Edge. Kneel before the ascent of a new champion. When the rite is complete, this shell will burst, and thousands of Moors will accept the sacrifice offered to the edge of daybreak by the bringer of twilight, the one marked by the will of the gods.
A rite. A sacrifice offered. Oh. My heart tells me that Kunrad was not deterred by his defeat in the warrant chamber.
What? Kunrad betrayed Lady Theodora? Oh, but how is that? How? He was as loyal as a dog. And I didn't hear a thing, I swear.
The footfalls of the bringer of twilight are veiled by the will of his masters. Tear out your eyes. She who is to become the champion's servant, for you need them no longer. Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation.
Can I actually kill this guy? How bad would that make things? If this guy is if I try to kill him, would things go considerably worse? Like, I know it'd be bad, but I'm talking game mechanics. Is this gonna be a things will happen, or is this gonna be a people are gonna tell me no? You know?
You can't.
Right, okay.
It's only
All
thanks
right.
to Master Vespidas that we're still alive. If he falls, this whole ship is doomed. Let him do his duty. You know it's the last thing he'll ever do. If he lasts that long.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
I would have let whatever God is on the other line in. I would have been like, come on, let's get this over with now. Oh, what a scrappy auto gun.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Is there a... What is this way? Right, the door is shut. This is where I was. Hold on, cancel. Did I not loot these guys? What am I, what?
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll take it all. Collect all. I didn't forget to loot them. I didn't recognize I could loot them. Big difference. Otherwise. My elevator's a church, dude. That guy didn't even run for cover. He just ran.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Yo, hey mama, what's up?
Somebody shoot this man.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one
Can I turn her?
Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
My wife. Okay. Yeah.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Very well. We may leave it at that, for now.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, you know.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air.
Nice.
I saw people going mad the moment they breathed
Nice.
again, screaming about seeing their dead comrades,
Nice.
tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables.
Okay.
Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us, but we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Okay. Can I loot any of these guys?
What lies beyond?
No. Goods. Okay. It's blocked. Crew member, crew member, crew member. Goods. Yes. Ooh. Why is that one slightly better? Alright, so it's 4-8. This is 4-8. Same thing. No difference, really. Unfading Valor and an auto pistol. Right, but what if you had a stub revolver? That's pretty good. That's pretty fun. The axe is 5-7. You can dual-wield pistols, dude? Hold up now. Yeah. All right, well, that doesn't seem... All right, okay, I was about to say. that doesn't seem... All right, nice. Love that for her. Yeah, I'm fine with the way things are. All this stuff... to cargo.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
That's the explosion that blasted a hole. Is that just a little model of the ship? That's cute. Look at them. Now, can I kill these guys just by... Can I do a thing now?
In the shadows of the Imperium's ignorance,
Ooh, I can.
You consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
No suitable path.
Don't you dare to cross us!
Son of a bitch. Son of a biscuit!
Death to the weak!
Yeah, if they want to run towards me, that's chill.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Man, shot from behind multiple layers of cover, and that is hilarious to me. Also, good night.
Was that you, Beacon?
Yo! Get Shrek'd, you big idiots! Holy moly, that was incredible. Oh, you want to know what the drops are? Hold on, I can actually tell you. I wrote it down because people were asking earlier. All right, so if you go into the game and you go into your room and you go to your treasure chest and you click on the Twitch thing, you can then, it'll let you link your Twitch account to Rogue Trader. Once that's done, if you watch Rogue Trader stuff on Twitch for an hour, you will get the Vox Whistle, which is a simple trinket that drives familiars into a frenzy. That seems fine. You'll get handcuffs that restrain nearby foes so they can't strike back. And you'll get welded gloves. With every strike endured, the shield grows firmer. Is what that all says. So there you go. That's what you get.
Chaos guides me.
Oh, this guy just lined up. Just lined up for me. Thank you, sir. Types of cover. Right. Partial. I get it. I'm no fool.
Schemes.
Oh! Smoked him. There was another man? Oh my god, I didn't even notice his ass. All right, and cleave the haters.
I took care of this one.
Harry, dude. Harry. Oh my god, more of them?
At your beck and call.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Yes, I love them.
Chaos guides me.
I too like chaos. All right. And a soldier's expert with burst ranged weapons. Run and gun. GEEK soldier ability. Using it grants soldier extra movement points and reduces the cost of the next attack by 1 action point. Soldier will also suffer -10 penalty for the ballistic skill. Run and gun also allows the soldier to perform an additional attack. Damn, okay, Revel and Slaughter. Once for each 3 enemies the soldier kills in a single battle. Okay. Certain types of weapons let you burst attack. Right. Can I shoot this guy? Great. And then can I run and gun, or did I have to do that first? Ah, I see.
Rejoice in battle! Strike is a prayer.
That works. Okay. I'll come around the outside, I will. Here's the real question. How do I snooch this? Let's go here.
What is this foreboding?
And then hold on now. Hold on now. That's pretty good. That works.
Death to non-believers.
Damn, that dodge. Okay. Let's go here.
Let's see. Another one is shattered.
Another one is shattered. I picked the scummiest guy in the history of guys. Just a complete ass. Great. What is this guy's deal? Sir, what is your deal?
Guided by faith!
You're just gonna get got. You know that, right?
As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Damn.
Faith shields me.
Will do.
Be gone.
Yeah, okay. Yes, I too am here to help. Oh, cool. Thanks for showing up, fellas.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Oh, my lord. That's so much crap. Okay. Yeah, goods. Goods with which to take.
One step at a time.
I
amidst
love
the madness.
goods. Oh, books for reading? So I have a lockpick, eh? That's not bad.
There will be no peace in my wake. Genius!
Yes, I've done things. Cool. Yeah, now the door's open. Yes. And I have access to so much. Yes. Okay. Huh. All right. Is that a thing that I would use? Yeah, okay. What's the worst that could happen? You cargo, you cargo.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
Yes, indeed.
Never doubt me.
Let's go, team.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
This ship is a problem. Yo, is this man walking through the fire? Damn!
Are you lost, my heir?
No, in fact, you sound like you are found.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time? Indubitably. But are you ready? I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Do not listen to this abomination.
I already have. Oh, sweet girl. Oh, sweet, sweet girl.
There is naught but his light in your heart. If you are resolute in your faith, then step into the
I don't even know that man. I don't even know that guy.
Protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
I don't even know that man.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edelthrad. What are we waiting for?
I'm so happy. Take away my pain! Yeah, heretical plus 15! That's what I'm here for. Her radiant, piercing blue eyes suddenly remind you of voidvers.
I will show you the way. Go on. Close your eyes.
I am so tremendously pleased. I am so tremendously pleased right now. Uh-oh. What did I do? Yo, did I just get put in a
What
cool...
is this place?
I don't know, Abelard. Maybe some kind of secret passage. And what are those crates?
Numerous valuables and trophies? Yes. Corrupted Inferno pistol? What'd I do with my Corrupted Inferno pistol? What'd I do with that? I accidentally sent it to my cargo? That sounds like me. Now, can I just do 2 pistols? Okay. Yep. Bring it down. Great. Complete. Nice. Endure. Love that. Expose weakness. Love that. Revel in slaughter. Yeah, all right. You found one that can only be equipped by characters of certain conviction rank. Go up the character menu, see. No, I'm good. I got it. I'm
this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Yeah? Hell yeah. Look at this. This is some good. This is a good room right here. Pretty goopy though. Damn.
Oh, one step at a time amidst the madness.
Who is this man? One step at a time. Okay. Nice. Now you know I'm evil. When the cloak comes on, cloak's pure evil. No. Yes.
Let us seize the moment.
Theodora dead.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls. No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
You should have. I am up to no good.
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
Yep, almost certainly.
First, betrayal. Now, the murder of the rogue trader. And Mort. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Examine the Arch-Militant's body. How you doing, bud? Dead? An auto pistol shot went straight through his forehead. Okay. Let me walk back over here. Cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot. An extraordinarily accurate one at that. The last emotion she experienced in life was surprise. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood splattered or spattered parchments. Looking down a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. It's difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. So, fuel.
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Okay.
Tainted witchcraft.
Handwritten letter with a seal, esteemed Theodora. A change in circumstances has demanded your immediate assistance in our mutual cause. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations, depart for the Ryked system. One of my acolytes, Interrogator Heinrichs van Calix, operates there at the present time. Upon your arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you. After which, you will provide him passage to the Furibundus system aboard your ship. On footfall, the Interrogator will remove himself from your presence to await... Uh-oh. Okay. Anticipating any questions you may have, I will stress that the nature of the Interrogator Van Calix's activities in Ryked Minoris is of no concern to you. If required, Van Calix himself will disclose the details. May the Emperor's light be with you, XC. Who is XC? Xavier, Charles. Gotcha. Done. The author of this letter addressed to Theodora, signed it with the seal of the Holy Ordos of the Imperial okay, it's the Inquisition, Secret Police, the Imperium. I gained 20 experience points. I don't want her to touch that, but maybe I do. Good.
It doesn't work.
Because I'm worried I killed her in a fit of chaotic rage.
But dead bodies.
Why would I have done that? I don't know.
Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as
her
much
passion,
from a
I feel
sister.
like, can
It's
be
not
turned
like she
against
has a
her.
heart.
And I'm here
But
for this.
You? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Nice. Can I pin it on one of the Imperials so that she's like, the Empire is full of liars, and I'll be like, yes, they are liars. Come, there's one place where there are no lies. Actually, 3/4 no lies. We just don't go into that one area. That shit's crazy over there. Yeah, that could work. That could work.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Sings in my veins. All right. This has been a blast. I'm enjoying this tremendously. However, I have to go do D&D right now. So that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing I have to do. But thank you again to Owlcat for sponsoring the stream. I know. We'll play some more. This was great. This is totally unexpected. Absolutely a huge fan. Yeah. I'm riding headlong into the realm of lies. You don't know that. You don't know that. I can be fine.